on the radio today.
Excellent. And just for our listeners who aren't up to speed exactly with the album concept, it's not just a straight up album, is it, that sort of has a release date, is released and then goes out into the wild?
Yeah.
Do you want to explain a little bit more about that?
Well, what it is that what I really wanted, if there's fans of Carl Cox out there, I hope there is, that they had something tangible in their hands. Rather, before it used to be vinyl, then it used to be CDs. Now, in where we are today, especially with what you're able to get your hands on now, rather than just downloading the record onto your the music onto your MP3 player, or sharing all these files in which you don't have anything tangible, or you just don't see any self-worth in it. The idea really is that you have, straight up, once you bought the USB stick, which actually comes in a very nice packaging with artwork and details and information of how it was made and everything else that goes with it, that you was able to buy that album for a set price, and the USB for a set price. And then once you bought the album, you're going to get all the music whether you like it or not, purely based on that I've made the album. So you've bought into that, which is between 15 and 22 euros, all depending where you are in the world. And now we actually releasing the music on 3 phases. So first phase is that you obtain the stick and you download the album straight to your stick, and basically it's registered to you, so you can't share it with anyone. You can't basically load up any music onto it. It's basically coded for you, so it's yours. So for me, I feel that if you've bought into it in that way and you've got your own USB stick, you're going to treasure that a little bit more than you just would if you just bought a USB stick out of Curry's and then decided to bung a load of records on it. This for me is, you can do that quite easily, but this is branded specifically as a Carl Cox release, so it's a point of history for sure in the 21st century. And also there's more water to this well, because we're able to then download video clips from yourselves in Pioneer, and also by me roving around in all parts of the world, based on having interviews with certain DJs and artists that are basically currently doing stuff that I feel that people need to know about. And also there is more music that gets downloaded, more remixes that come up. You'll get a notice through SMS or through your email to say go to the website and download more music from Carl Cox. And then the finale really is that I've already made the album live. I've done 2 shows in Melbourne, Australia, with all the singers and the producers that helped me make this album, and with that we've already recorded and basically made a video clips of all the records that you've basically obtained on the album. So you get to see the Carl Cox live show within that, which is again exclusive to you. So after you having the stick for at least 6 months, throughout the time that you've bought the USB stick, you'll always be able to upload something brand new and in real time of what's going on, to keep the interest and to keep it, I would say, more interactive than you would ever have imagined, based on that you bought into something which is ongoing.
Fantastic. So you're basically harnessing the best of both worlds, both the hardware, something tangible, but also taking advantage of the sort of digital distribution and the way that you can update the key and the technology that's available. Yeah,
well, I just feel, many years ago when you went to a record store and you bought a record and you got it home and it was in a nice clear, vinyl wrap, and you kind of undid it and you smelt the vinyl and then you put it on your turntable, put the needle on, and you just sat back and thought, right, I've got the record I bought, and now what else is on the album? And then you were surprised by whatever stuff was on the album, and then you felt that what you bought into actually is now justified, because I didn't know that this type of music was on the album. And sometimes those other records you didn't think about actually became more key records for you. So for me, rather than going to a website and say, well, I just want the key records and nothing else matters, in fact this does matter, because based on that there's drum and bass on the album, there's dubstep on the album, there's Latin house, there's techno on the album, there's all different types of music that I love to make, and also what I've been involved in for many years. But the idea really is that you see that there's more water to my world, there's more elements to what I'm about as a DJ. If you rather than just picking and choosing the tracks that you like, the techno stompers and overlooking the other stuff, which you might actually be more tuned into after living with it for a little bit.
rather than a 90-second clip on iTunes.
Yeah, I believe that this is one way of bringing the album sales back into your record collection, into your collection of music, rather than just, a track by track basis. And hopefully, if people really see that there's more value to what I've done here, based on I didn't know I could make a breakbeat record or drum and bass track, and then that's something that people wouldn't be exposed to straight away, but it's on the album, it's there. And for me, I love making all types of music, so if I just made a straight up techno album, I don't think people would be so interested and say, with what they're listening to now with this album. And basically there's tracks on there which I thought that people wouldn't really like that so much, and they're saying that that's the best thing I've ever done. And I was just like, wow. So if I never made that dubstep track, would people listen to it? Maybe not, but I have, and it's there, and people walking away going, that's fantastic, thanks very much for making something like that, can you make more? And I think down the line, why not?
Great. Let's just bring it back to the mix. So you're going to be playing parts of the album, remixes from the album, and on the CDJ 2000s, 4 of them no less.
Yes.
Now I've been waiting to use the old Carl Cox cliche of the 3-deck master. You're actually becoming the 4-deck master this afternoon. So
absolutely, you're making me work today for sure. You're not letting me off the hook that easily. So no, I'm having a lot of fun with the players right now. I'm having a lot of fun with the new mixer as well, the DJM 2000. There's so much in there, so much information that I can't take it all in at once. I'm kind of learning it step by step. But the idea really, as a DJ and as an entertainer, is to have fun.
Yeah. So you've got to be enjoying it in order for them to be enjoying it, and you've got to be uncovering sort of nuggets of the technology that you didn't previously know were there that will enhance the music. So
I think now the technology is available to all of us. It all depends how you use it. If you just want to just play your music, then fine. If you really want to get creative, then it's there. You take it as far as you feel you can before it sounds too much. It's some DJs playing, it's all effects and it's just all drum rolls and it's all. It's like, where's the tune?
Well, where's the groove?
Where's the groove? And it's just a lot of noise. But if you can hone that kind of skills into a point that it actually makes musical sense, and then this is where it's started to come good in a sense of creativity. And I feel that at the moment it's a really good time right now for people to utilise the technology that's available to us at the moment.
Fantastic. Well, I don't want to eat into your mix anymore, so I think we better leave you to get on to it.
Absolutely. Yep, looking forward to it.
Thank you so much, Carl. So this is Dante here on the Pioneer DJ Sound Show with very, very special guest Carl Cox in the studio here in Ibiza.